Right, that should do it. Mm-hmm. One, two, 1, 2. That's better. Okay, a little bit there, a little up there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh. Bit of a difference there. Let's try that one again. Now the middle one's louder than the other ones. Okay. Bottom one's still quiet. The bottom one's still quiet. Let's have a look. I think let me do that though. Okay, well I'm okay here, it's sounding right in the studio. Might be a little bit on the quiet side, but still got it turned down at the moment. Somebody's in bed early. So what we'll do is chill out stuff. Oh, that's quiet, isn't it? That is very quiet. Let's change the difference of that one. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, it's a little on the quiet side, I must admit. It's hard to tell when you're in the studio. Not to really have some headphones on. Yeah. That might be an idea. Sounds alright in the studio. Once you got full speakers looking at me. Okay, so one's a little on the last side of there. Let's take that one down a bit. Try to level them all off to a low volume. That's one. That's quiet. The middle one seems a bit quiet this time. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go with that. I think you guys can just about hear me. I'll just have my headphones on there just to see if I can get some feedback. And it's basically like whispering in here, so we're trying to make the sound quite quiet. Olivia's next door, trying to sleep, doors shut and everything. yeah, it's a little bit late tonight because I've been out fun with the sound, so just going to do some chill out stuff tonight, only for an hour. Okay. So I hope you guys are all alright. It's a bit quiet, a bit loud, isn't it? Let's turn it on down a bit. Even the mic's a bit loud now. Let's turn it on down a touch. Yeah. There you go. Oh, we've got Jack in there and Jeff's in there. Hey guys, how you doing, mate? So let me just change that around a bit. Put the old microphone on and stick the camera on. There you go. Yeah, that's okay. We'll do some chill out stuff then. I don't know what later, but we'll just do something a little bit different. That's a bit. I don't know. Well, that's a bit beaty vibe, that one, isn't it? It's got a good sound to it, though. Let's just put the old switch on. If you look over here, you will see now I've just put on air. chill us over with, as it's a little on the warm side in here. It'll just be a nice chill out one today, and hope you're all well and enjoying all the sun. We've been out in the old hot tub today, chilling off, and basically just relaxing really. Relaxing and keep it cool, that's the main thing. I had the air conditioning, well it'll go on tomorrow probably. Get Dougal out, sitting on top of the air conditioning at the moment on Dougal's. In case you don't know what Dougal is my, it's fixed to my air conditioner which is on the wall, and it's like a big sausage. And what the idea is that you direct all the air straight into different rooms. Hang on, we're on the wrong camera there. Yeah, what you basically do is it's sitting on the wall, and it's like a big polystyrene, well I wouldn't say polystyrene, it's a plastic round sausage thing. Like one end is got a big gap on it, a hole like, you know, so well basically it's just hollow all the way through really. And the idea is what you do is in hot countries, I found out that in hot countries what they do is if they have one air conditioning unit in one room and they want to direct it into other rooms, instead of having more air conditioning units, what you do is you get this, I don't know, it's about 10 quid or something like that, specially made thing that goes right over the air conditioner. And then what you do is when you switch it on, it rolls itself off, and then you just bring it into different rooms, and it cools all the rooms that way. Like, clever idea. I'd learned that from Japan, and it's where we got it from actually, Japan. I thought there must be some really hot countries out there that, how do they keep cool, like, you know? So you just got to put your mind into how they work it. And I went on eBay of Japan, and there they were. And I thought, oh right, we'll have a couple of those. One for downstairs, one for upstairs. And yeah, they're brilliant. You just take them into whatever room you want, and I call it a Dougal idea. I've got little eyes on mine, and just keep bringing it around to the rooms, like, you know, we want. It keeps the place so cool, it's unbelievable. And the other way is, once you get the place cool, you just put your fans on then to circulate the air around. So, clever stuff. Got that in every room, a fan. I don't know, it was a project I just kept going, like, I put one fan up in one room and another fan. Ended up putting 11 fans up in every single room. Yeah, you've got them, didn't you? Right, what we got on here? Right, let's see what we got. Nice chill out stuff tonight. That was got a nice sound to it actually. This I just had the I doubled up this keyboard here with I had a piano, and I also doubled it up with I think a wine glass actually. Yeah, definitely a wine glass, and then we doubled that one up with the piano. We can have a bit of modulation on there and all. Right, that sounds good. But nice jingly sound there, nice fresh sound, and I think that one was basically on a beat 2 actually, funny enough. Lovely sound. So it's a little bit warm tonight to run around too much. So I thought we'd just do some nice gentle stuff tonight. Nothing planned, as usual. I never plan, I just pick things up. Play by ear, never had a lesson in my life, can't read music. Never really wanted to actually, after I had the gift that I could play just like that. And basically kept it up really. So, oh, there's a nice one. That's that one, so if I press the one touch button, that will automatically set that one. So if you're in Hawaii, this is a nice Hawaiian one. If my mate over in Florida is listening, Chris, I know you came from Hawaii. Might be, you might know who it is. This one's the wedding song that they used to have there. We could do it with a glass organ, I think. that's got some great sounds on there. I mean, I just picked that one up by chance. I don't know where it came from, but there's a great patch on that one. A nice patch with the old piano, I think it was, and I think we had a piano there, and we also had a glass organ there. So put them both together and match them up on the top manual, and that came through nice. And I think we've got looks like some sort of double organ or double keyboard or a bow glass on the bottom and all. Yeah, we've got two there, so we'll just take those off. That was cool, wasn't it, eh? I don't know if my mate Chris is on board. It might be time difference actually, because I know people all around the world. I mean, I know one person at the moment would probably be 8 hours behind at the moment, and but she's in San Francisco. That's it. Yeah, she's in San Francisco. It's 8 hours behind. So at the moment it is now 12 o'clock. So you go back 8 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blimey, she's just about finished work. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the difference between going on live. You're going all over the world, and when you get to know all people around the world, it's quite fun. But you have to try and work out when they're working and when they're not working, and also basically when you can catch them and talk to them. That she'll probably be on here listening actually, or later on. But there's loads of people. I mean, Chris is over in New York, and there's another one in Florida. So there's a different time scale again. There's 5 hours difference again, like behind. So what I do is on my phone, I usually just work out who's going to be on at the time I want to do a live or basically a video or something, send a video over. And it's the best thing is really your mobile phone, because if you look at your clock on your mobile phone, you've most likely got a 24-hour clock that goes right around the world, and you just tap in the city you want, and then you can just go straight to it, and it just comes up and does it. So I could just do it actually now. Let's just have a quick look. I won't come off that, because I'll just go straight onto that, go onto that. So at the moment, let's see, my friend over in, well, I've got Aladdin, Vancouver, Perth, I think that's Australia, New York, Los Angeles, Toyota, Tampa, which is in Texas. That's Les down there, and there's loads like, and it just gives you an idea where everything is. So I should say New York, well, LA would be the closest. It's about, yeah, just, I was about right then. It's 4:37, 5:37, 3:37. It's 15:37, so it's 3:37, because they're 8 hours behind. In Tokyo, they're 8 hours behind, believe it or not. Texas is 5 hours behind UK time, 5 hours behind on the New York, 7 hours in Perth, which is obviously Australia down the other side. And Vancouver is 8 hours again, and Adelaide is 8 hours. So there's quite a good time difference there when you want to communicate with your friends and that. Like, so it's kind of fun. But yeah, she's just finishing. Well, no, she's not still finishing work. She's a CEO, so she probably work until about 6 o'clock. She's got her own company. Okay. So. There you go. Keep showing me pictures of this BMW and Porsche and things like that. I'll keep showing the Range Rover. Yeah, stop. Okay, well, two Range Rovers at the moment. I'm selling one and keeping the other. So it's all good fun. Right, let me just get that back to where I was, otherwise I won't see what people are saying. There you go. Technology. Speak that one off there. And also, actually got an app on here, which is a fantastic app. If you get a chance to download it, you want to look into a download called, it's one of these synthesizer things, and it's called a processor. It's called a Korg processor. And what this thing does, is if you've got a powerful enough phone, there you go, it puts the old app on there, And what I'm doing with some of my 432 relax ones, I'm going to start putting some soundtracks on, so then it'll be a remix of that soundtrack. So it's like these things here, like we've got these are alright. I'm doing it with this headphone here, like, so you can hear it. But there's amazing things. It's a bit like one of these Ed Sheeran things, like you say one thing and then you it rotates or does a roll or something. I mean, it's free. This thing's free. It's brilliant. It's the chord compressor or whatever it is, and you can have a soundtrack on it. You've got 5 tracks on there. You can load things in, make different sounds. So yeah, this is going to be some cool stuff like. And you can actually play over the top of it and all. And then of course you can do recording if you wanted, or you could change it over again. You could even change the patterns. If you go into the patterns, you can change. So that was a chill out. If we went over to this one here, put all these little lights on here, edit that one out again, and then just go back into the and you can change these in real time, which is really amazing. So if these 4 lights are on at the moment, if I change these lights down here, that would automatically jump back down to here, but it will fade itself in. So watch these lights. Now we're on a different rhythm. And I can go into electro again and over here. So we could mix electro with electro 2. I love it, technology, it's unbelievable. I've got to get used to this thing, I must admit. Or we can go back to a chill out, a full chill out. If you have all the lights running at the bottom, that'll jump straight back onto that track then. But you need to have them all on there. You can actually mix and match them all over the place. So let's say we had a bit of electronic stuff here and a mix there. So we've got electronic 1, electronic 2 and electronic 3, but with different patterns and different areas of the rhythm. We've also got some weird chill out stuff down here, so we went put three on the chill outs. That's nice, isn't it? So over my 432 albums, I'm going to start. Well, once I've got up to 20, I'm going to do. I'm going to put the remix versions with a little bit of a beat on the end, because the first albums are ideal for the aromatherapy people, and yoga and that. Got some good feedback of that. They're enjoying that. But basically, let's take that one off. But basically, for other people like it, I want to widen them albums out to a different sort of genre. I think it's called chill pop or chill out or something or other. I've got the backing, which is that droning sound of the 432, and then basically all I do is put one of them track ends on, and I can do it from either in here off the mixer, or I could either just do it straight into the office, because I've got a Logitech stereo system all around, and what it is, it's even got an input for the mic, so you can just put your that into the recording section and do it that way, like. So yeah, it's interesting stuff to come. Nearly finished the album 432 Mars. Doing a great thing at the moment. A lot of people are starting to take on because it's quite a good little package, really. If you're into the music, don't buy them separately now, because if you want to subscribe to me, it'll cost about £45 a year. Don't get worried. But you are getting about 300 songs. There's 300 songs, which is 30 albums, so the albums are £6 a piece. If you basically added all that up, you're looking at 200 quid. So if you went in there, there is an option now on BANDCAMP where you can be a subscriber, and you subscribe to my channel for a year. In that year, you get anything that I make within that year. If I bring another album out, that goes straight on your BANDCAMP app, and we do some photos and things like that. I chuck things in like that. So yeah, it's starting to get well recognised at the moment, because, as I say, if people want 4 or 5 albums, then it's going to cost quite a bit. It just depends, you know. But if you want to keep up with me, like some of my fans do, they say, when's the next album coming out? Then of course it would just go automatically into their account, and that's how I do it at the moment. So basically, I don't have to worry about selling the albums on BANDCAMP, that's an old one, isn't it? Gosh, it's absolutely full if you go onto the BANDCAMP now. Basically, people can still listen to them. I think you can listen to them about 15 times or something before it kicks in. It gives you the option to buy them then. And basically, once you've bought them, you put them in your BANDCAMP, and that's it. That's there for posterity. You can put it on your phone. It's never going to lose. You're never going to lose it. It's just like buying an album. Not like Spotify, where you basically are renting the actual platform at a stupid price. Basically, you just... I don't like to think about it really, guys. It could be a lot of money you're popping in there, but basically if the internet goes down, that's Spotify gone for a start. But unless you can actually find a way of downloading it onto your phone or on your computer, then you're okay. But then I think you're paying about £16. Now £16 a month, I hate to say what that could be. £16 a month, that's ridiculous. But for 45 quid, you get all the albums and everything, and also whatever I make within that year, because the way I'm banging these things out, I can get them out, because I've got Mars, I'm going to do Venus next, then there's Mercury, then there's Pluto, all the planets, all the galaxies and stuff like that. And then once I've done 20 of those, then I'm going to come back and do them all again, but I'm actually doing the remix, put a few tracks on there, as basically you can imagine one track of a drone sound, which is what these 4, 3, 2 ones are. I'm going to put 2 more tracks on and use that device here, like on my phone, and that'll do a little bit more in the depth of that same album, but it'll put it into a different genre. Now it'll put it into aromatherapy. It'll also put it into let's have a think. It'll also put it into chill pop, chill out, and stuff like that. Different sort of genres. It's these new genres that's come up, and it will put it into that sort of category. So it will go into a different generation, and keeping that sort of modern space sound, and not get left behind. So there you go. There's plenty of things coming up. But if you need to find me, just go DJ Steve Francis. Google that. I mean, that's the easy way. I would love to try and bring you on board, but I'm actually maxed out on my Facebook for friends. I've got 4,000. Well, actually got 4,000. 5,000. Yes, you can have 5,000 maximum on a business account. So I've got 5,000 maximum, but actually when I look into it, I've got 5,750, and I've got lots more people wanting to join. Around the world, with all the actual social media, it comes to 60,000, 60, 70,000. So it's going good. Getting a lot of people. It's really good. Anyway, guys, let's have a think. I've lost my track now. So we'll finish off with this one. Nice and quiet still. Don't want to upset things. So this one's the PSR. No, this one's the Technics. It's a bit loud, isn't it? Right, let's see where we go on there. Nice and gentle one. I'm not going to go massive. That's nice, isn't it? I think we'll make this one up, see what we can find. Let the brain get into gear. There you go, very nice, gentle one there. And hope you're all well and enjoying the sun. So I thought we'd just do some nice chilled out ones there tonight. So we'll see how things go. Yeah. Okay. Take care, guys, and we'll see you soon.